The marsh wren is a small, brownish, energetic songbird found in wetlands across a large swath of North America. Their song is a mix of harsh trills, gurgles, and buzzes, and, like most wren species, are much louder than their small size might suggest. This episode will be exploring Taquanyah Conservation Area near Cayuga, Ontario. First on 2 dates in 2024, then in the conclusion you'll hear a surprise I found there in May of 2022. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding. At Taquanyah, I'm in front of a spot with a bunch of marsh wren. I'm looking around for nests. I'm just watching the marsh wren move around. I think I found a nest. It's bigger than I thought it would be. I'm just going to watch this bird that's hanging around it. I think he's unhappy that I've seen it. He's doing some scolding. Really does look kind of like, not a full globe, but an oval at least. Kind of like half a football in size of grasses, and generally they're reed grasses, it looks like. I've heard that the inside should have some feathers, but I'm not getting in there because this is about 15 feet into a pond. Cattail pond. I actually see a second nest too that's probably from a previous year. Or there just could be 2 nests here. I don't know how close. Hearing pied-billed grebes behind me. I don't know how close marsh wren are okay with being with other marsh wren. They do seem fairly colonial, like they don't, like you go to a spot and it'll be a tiny pond and you'll hear multiple marsh wren singing, presumably males. So, yeah, there's our male. You can hear a second one just across the pond, only 40 feet away. Some northern rough-winged swallow flying around here too. Okay, that was easier to find than I thought it would be. I was expecting an absolutely tiny nest. From the shape of it, what I'm guessing they've done is basically made a little globe-shaped home. And I'm presuming there's a hole somewhere there for them to hop in and then build the actual nest. So they build a home more than a nest, which is pretty consistent with other wren species and how they operate. They like to be in cavities or something containing to be inside, not just a nest. But marsh wren don't really have the opportunity to live in cavities generally, because where there's cattails, there's not going to be a lot of large tree cavities. Probably not enough to sustain a species that would do that. Or I should say more species that do that. Prothonotary warblers do that. But they're okay with denser, like actual swamp. This is marsh, which means very few trees. In fact, no trees here. Alright, this has been fun. I like finding nests. Alright, we've got marsh wren here. Green frog, song sparrow. Just gonna find a spot to stand and we'll listen. The mound in the center here that would be of, it would be for a Canada goose or a swan of some kind. There was Canada goose on it earlier this year, but it may have been built by a swan in previous years. I don't know. Could also be a muskrat home. I'm not sure actually. In any case, it's a mound of reeds that I've seen Canada goose sitting on. I've got a marsh wren right in front of me right now. It's time to get some photos. Okay, just took some photos of the marsh wren that was flying around in front of me. Wasn't saying anything, so it's probably one of the female birds. The males are the singers of that species. Oh, we got a swamp sparrow here too. Another one that likes to do trills. A little slower and harsher generally. There it is. Maybe we might go see that shortly. Last time I was here, I got some photos of the marsh wren nest. I'm going to share those now, just because it's a little harder now that more reeds have grown in to see the actual nests. They're really interesting creations. A lot of green frogs today. Oh, the common yellowthroat is being very aggressive. So it might be near a nest here. Just going to step to this boardwalk here. Kind of a disused area these days, unmaintained anymore. There's our swamp sparrow. Swamp sparrow. Gonna get my microphone closer to that. It was a nice loud marsh wren. Swamp sparrow. We've got a very annoyed pair of common yellowthroat here. To come back in like a week or two to check for young ones. If I haven't already got the species confirmed here. I'm also here for a breeding bird atlas, so document status of the breeding of each species here. Swamp sparrow. Oh. It's a distant Virginia rail, I think. Swamp sparrow again. So swamp sparrows are actually more in marshes than in swamps, I find. The difference being, like, swamps are more treed, kind of flooded forest situation generally. whereas marshes are more open wetland. Marsh wren's accurate. They're out in the open wetland and not in swamps, but swamp sparrow, at least in this region, I find them more in marshes and rarely in swamps. But that may be a regional thing. Oh, there we go. Another marsh wren. Quite a few marsh wren right here. It's just also territory of red-winged blackbird, who do not appreciate the attention right now. Oh, another marsh wren. Kind of this chit 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 chit. That's their song. Can vary a little bit here and there. Kind of remind me of song sparrows. But they are much smaller than a song sparrow there. Of course, a wren, they get kind of a mask on the face, hide in their reeds a lot, although they'll pop up on top of a cattail now and again to sing. It's often when you find them, you find a lot of them, but there are some times when I found just like a single pair somewhere. But I do find them to be pretty colonial. There we go. There's a marsh wren. They also look pretty funny when they're flying. More like hummingbirds. They move pretty slowly. Look like they can barely carry their weight when flying. But their wings beat fast. This Canada goose is still going on. It's another bird that's a little unhappy with me being here. So there is swamp sparrow in here as well, but I don't hear it as often. Oh, there's a distant field sparrow as well too. Yellow warbler. A Fitzbew of a willow flycatcher. Oh, the Canada goose has decided to leave finally. It's had enough. So I wonder if maybe it wasn't me. Oh, there's the marsh wren again. It may have just been looking for friends or something. Hasn't heard from anyone, so it was leaving. There we go. It's a nice clear marsh wren. Alright. Time for me to head out now. But had some good recordings, I think, of the marsh wren. There's another marsh wren just walking by right now. It's a different kind of song, that one. And yeah, they're a little more thinner. It's actually coming from in the grass this time. So this is a strange one. As I'm leaving, I got one that's in the grasses here. It's actually lending me to think I actually have a sedge wren here, which would be a pretty big deal. It's definitely a need to review the recording later thing. Yep, so Merlin is confirming this is a sedge wren. It's interesting, it's adjacent to the territory of the marsh wren. So they used to be known as the long-billed and short-billed marsh wrens collectively, both of them. So I think I'm going to have to come back tomorrow, see if this bird is still here. Don't have a lot of time right now, unfortunately.
In the next episode, we're going to return to see if we can find this sedge wren again. Songbirding, Species in Focus is a Songbirding Studios production and was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with cover art and logo design by Lauren Helton, and Creative Commons music from Universfield.